This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Before people freak out, because some people just tend to make drama out of everything, if you take a look at the top of your screens, you will see the stream stats leaderboard for today. If you notice, it says there's a tips goal of $200.
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control. And
already, even that Anonymous said, oh my god, a $200 tips goal, what's going on? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I've already said, today, I'm only doing one stream. This stream is the stream, okay? There is no two streams. Usually, typically, I would do two streams, and each stream, I'd be trying to hit a $100 tips goal. Well, today, I'm only doing one stream. So, I just combined the two tips goal into the one, okay? I really would like to hit that today. As you guys know, as I've said over the past week, right now, I'm incredibly strapped for cash. Because of the fact that I had to drop a ton of money for tax bills and other things near the end of January that suck that I have to do, but I just have to do it every year. And this year it was higher than usual. It was unexpectedly high. Because of that, I'm completely strapped until I get paid by Twitch around the middle of this month. So I've got like another week to week and a half to wait to get paid by Twitch before I have any money. So it's your tips, very matter-of-factly, that are helping me pay for everything, including, I just bought this pizza for today. No lie, and the tips went right to it and bought the Papa John's pizza for today. My grocery bills, you know, stuff for Jasper, paying all the bills behind the scenes, which I've already talked about. I don't want to talk about them again because they just frustrate me that I have to pay some of these things, especially ones I feel I shouldn't be paying still, but I digress. You know, basically I need your support, all right? I need your support in order to keep going until I get paid by Twitch, all right? So please consider tipping me today. If you're going to support the stream, I appreciate all contributions, whether it's cheering, subbing, or tipping, but I would love to hit this $200 tips goal, which is just typically this regular goal I would have on a normal day. If we hit it, that's great. It will help tremendously and take the pressure off. We won't have to worry about hitting it or whatever. Just have a nice, relaxing day. Okay?
Give me your money.
Lucifer Soul just did the first, well, he was the first cheerer of the day with a 500-bit cheer. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. And he says, can we retrospect on your Last of Us 2 playthrough where Abby got bent over backwards? We need to remember how bad the game is. No. And if you bring up sex again on the stream, I'm banning you. Because you think it's funny, it's not. It's incredibly immature and stupid. Nobody cares but you, so shut up about it. But thank you for the cheer. Liza for Soul, excuse me. Liza for Soul cheered again. He says, are you going to make handmade penne sauce? Or are you going to use regular ranch? So he's being disgusting again. Liza for Soul, I thought we had this fucking conversation. Like, I thought we had this conversation. Are you a brain-dead idiot? Alright, everyone, we're pausing the stream right now. Alright? We're pausing the stream. Right now, we're pausing it. Alright? Liza for Soul, are you actually going to use your fucking brain for the rest of the stream? Or should I just ban you now? You have a choice. You can either say, yes, I will not misbehave for the rest of the stream. I'll be normal. Or should I just ban you now? Because I'm not going to progress with this stream until I get an answer from you.
Cat, you need to get out now. That place is toxic.
Can you behave, or should I just get rid of you? Because I've warned you now 3 days in a row, and here you go again with the stupidity. I don't care that you're the top cheerer. You don't get away with being disgusting on the stream. So, what's it going to be? That's not an answer. he made a face. That's not an answer. I need an answer. Are you going to behave and not say disgusting things on the stream, or should I ban you now? It's either yes, I can behave, or no, I can't. So you make your decision. I need your answer. I'm not even going to move forward with this stream until we get an answer. And then we will move on. Because I'm not going to have my entire retrospective with you cheering disgusting shit. I'm just not putting up with it now. I'm telling you. He said yes. Okay. He says he can behave. So you all saw it. He just said yes, he can behave. If we see misbehavior, he's out of here. Like, I gave him an honest chance to understand what he's doing is wrong and disgusting and to stop it, right? I gave him a fair chance. Okay? No one can say I didn't. I gave him a fair chance. So there you go. It's in public. If he does it again, disgusting shit, he's out of here.
Sure.
If we hit $200 in tips today, all right, I will put on the cowboy hat because I'm not wearing headphones. I'm actually going to be wearing my headphones around my neck when I'm over at the PC doing the retrospective. That means I'll be able to wear something on my head so I can put the cowboy hat on. So people are screaming for the Sonic hat. I put it on for like 10 minutes. I can't wear that thing at length. I just can't. The Sonic hat bothers me. It actually makes my head itch and heat up, and it also doesn't sit comfortably on my head. So no, I'm not going to say I'm wearing the fucking Sonic hat all day. But I haven't worn the cowboy hat in quite some time, so I would consider doing that. Well, see, here we go. This is basically very, very, very sarcastic. But I'll read it regardless. He says, Phil, I appreciate your changing your behavior and choice of words over the last few years. You can tell it's genuine growth and not because you're terrified of getting deplatformed. You do realize, Luke Wheelers, I could go wherever I want and still stream, and I could say whatever I want. If Twitch, alright, really didn't like me because I said something nasty, I could go right to YouTube immediately. I've done so. When Twitch erroneously banned me for DMCA takedowns, I could go right to YouTube. YouTube doesn't give two fucks about what you say. They really don't give a shit. You could say whatever the fuck you want over there and get away with it, which is why they have such disgusting toxic channels and shit over there. You know, it's pretty fucked up how bad it is over there, and they just allow anything. If that was really my concern, I would be over there in a heartbeat. It's not. Because the truth is, I got tired of making that kind of content. I'm just tired of the sexual jokes. I'm tired of all that stuff. And you know what? Every once in a while, I make a slip up, and I say something stupid, and I'm like, you know what? I need to grow. I need to change. I need to learn not to say that old mentality shit that I used to say a decade ago. And it's better for me to learn to not do that and to get that out of my content. It is. It's better for me to become a better content creator and you know, and have those kind of rules and regulations in place. You know, I don't have an issue with it. What's hilarious to me, I like how you say that to me, Luke Wheelers, like I'm a hypocrite or something. What's hilarious is no one says that Ninja's a hypocrite, despite the fact that he purposely says that the reason I'm leaving Twitch and going to Mixer is because Twitch's rules are now too restrictive on what you can say. He goes to Mixer, takes a giant payday, Mixer closed down, he comes right back to Twitch. Wow. But no one calls him out. It's me, I'm the one who gets criticism, right? So here's what you can do. Fuck off.
Yep, I'm toxic.
Listen to this. Trippy TXTT. Oh my god, I can't even say this guy's name. He said, are you keeping a portion of the tips for yourself today, or is it all going to the tax app? I've actually been very transparent. I've told you guys exactly what tips are going towards. Number one, they paid for today's pizza. They will pay for my grocery shopping on Tuesday. They're going to pay for a condo fees that I feel I should not be paying, but illegally, apparently, I'm still tied to paying for a condo that should have been foreclosed on in the last year and still hasn't because they dragged their fucking feet. So I get screwed over every month and have to pay them around $400. It's going to pay for my condo fees here where I live now. It's going to pay for the internet bills that are going to come due.
WWE Champions bills.
And I actually owe my current tax guy money for work he did for me months ago that I have to pay him so that he'll actually do my taxes this year. So that's where all that money's going, and all that is due before I get paid by Twitch. We're talking over $1,000. So that's why your tips every day are helping me with that, and I appreciate you guys tipping me. I told you guys this already. Like, I don't know. What is the tax app? There's no tax app. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Stroke Burnell has subscribed to the channel. So funny. Stroke Burnell. Thanks a lot. I heard you had a stroke today. Your eyeballs went in 2 different directions. Is everything all right? I'm pretty sure when you have a stroke, your eyeballs don't go in 2 completely different directions. Like, what the fuck cartoon are you watching? Okay. McBain has tipped me $1 and says, I need to quit playing video games and get a job. Okay. If you don't have a job and you sit around playing video games all day, that's probably a bad idea. I'm just saying, like, that likely that's a really bad idea. You should probably look to seek employment, you know, being that usually it's not free to exist on this planet. Sadly, there are a lot of costs of living, you know, and especially as you become an adult and you actually have the ability to work, you probably should not have that be a burden on others. Instead, you should seek to earn employment and income. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Anyway, thank you for the tip. I have no idea what you're getting at with that tip, but I still thank you for the $1 tip. Okay, then.
Hey, DSP, you gotta get a job.
DSP, get a damn job.
Hey, DSP, Tyrone says you need to get a job, dude.
Everybody should work.
Hey, DSP, yo, get a job, dude. DsP. Keep coasting, bud. It'll be all right. Keep coasting, brother.
Then Anonymous cheered again. He says, "I seem to be upset at all portrayals of sex. I only mean that perception exists out there. I don't mean to seem like I agree with that." No, well, that's just idiots. That's people who they want to always have something to make fun of me for, right? So in the past, it was always, wow, Phil is so immature. His playthroughs suck because he's over-sexualized, and everything that all his commentary is sex, 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 and he even during cutscenes, sex, sex, sex jokes, and we hate that about Phil, but he'll never mature, he'll never change and become better, right? So then, when I became a full-time streamer, I reassessed what I was doing, and I decided that over a course of time, I was going to phase that content out. I did. And now, oh, Phil's a prude. See? Phil's this, Phil's that. You can't have it both ways, but that's how they want it. It's no matter what I do, it's never good enough for these people who are my critics. Because in reality, they're not my critics. They're people who just want to say no matter what I do isn't good enough. So it doesn't matter if I make the jokes or I don't make the jokes. Either way, they spin it to be some kind of weird conspiracy theory. Oh, it's because he's married now. His wife yells at him behind the scenes about... No.
Sounds good to me.
It's because I've actively chosen not to do that in my content anymore. I thought it was tired. I was tired of doing it. I wasn't enjoying doing that kind of commentary anymore. I enjoy the more nice, natural gameplay that we have. And by the way, let me tell you this, and this is very truthful, all right? I feel awkward when I'm sitting in front of an audience of hundreds of people from around the world, and there's sexual content going on, right? For me, sexual content is something to be enjoyed in private, whether it's with your significant other or whatever you choose. That's not something to be live fucking streamed all around the fucking world, right? The one time it happened to me that happened, it was very embarrassing. And it wasn't intentional, right? It's not meant to be shared. You understand that. That's why that was such a big controversial and embarrassing thing in 2016 for me. So when this stuff happens in games, no, I actively don't want to share sexual content with people. That's embarrassing. It's uncomfortable. It's disturbing. Yeah, if you're playing the game by yourself in your own room, you know, okay, fine. Now when you're live fucking streaming it, that's different. Right? It's a completely different experience. You guys understand that, right? That it's kind of unfortunate. Think about this. You're watching a movie, all right? It's a rated R movie. You're really enjoying the movie. And it has sexual content in it. Big deal. Now imagine the sexual content comes on the screen, and your entire family is now sitting in the room with you. Your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, even your younger cousins, and oh, we're all going to watch the sex scene together. What? No. You feel incredibly uncomfortable. Right? What is this? This is, this is not the intended viewing audience. Right? It's creepy. It's weird. It makes you feel fucking weird, right? Like, so now imagine you're with an audience of people all over the world watching this together. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to do this. I don't want to experience this. This is, if people want to experience that at their own, at home, fine. Not on my stream. That's my attitude towards it. If you don't understand that, I don't know how you couldn't. Like, that's fucking embarrassing shit that a lot of these companies try to wedge in sex scenes into their games that are completely stupid. Alright? So, that's to me, yeah, it's uncomfortable. It does. It frustrates me, because I'm trying to put out a fun gameplay stream. I'm not trying to broadcast sexual content across the globe, and some games force you to do that shit, you know? That's annoying. But the point here is, people like to make fun of me for that like it's something weird. It's not. That's something completely understandable and natural that someone would be uncomfortable when they're trying to put on a business, and here's this shit that's forced into a game, and I gotta broadcast it, right? I don't want to. But that's just the situation, you know, one of the things of me doing what I do for a living, right? I could do my best to try to negate it or try to minimize it by not participating in some of the uncomfortable and very silly, over-the-top sexual stuff in games, but that's just what I have to do, right? So, and there you go. Now then they make fun of me for being a hypocrite. So it's like, if I do, in the years, like I said, that I completely embraced that shit and made jokes about it constantly, it was over the top, that's too strong. Too much, Phil. Okay, so now I'll say, okay, we don't want that on my streams. Nope. Now you're proof. No, fuck you. How about this? Fuck you. Toxic. I don't care. I'll be me. I'm happy with the content I put out today. And if you don't like it, tough shit. I don't give a fuck. Don't watch it. That's all I have to say. You're wasting my time. I'm seriously, because you can't have it one way then the other way. You know what I mean? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of trying to dance in front of people and try to appease every single person out there. Like they say, you can only please all of the people some of the time. You can please some of the people all the time, but you can't please everyone all the time. And those people who are constantly complaining no matter what, I will never please them, so why the fuck do I care about them? And the answer is, I don't. I don't give two fucks about them. Actually, that's incredibly mature, Noxagina 2. I don't want to see a breastfeeding scene in a video game. You know? Just like I don't want to see a breastfeeding in real life either. I have no desire to see a woman breastfeeding a child. At all. Zero.
Oh, I'm not gonna show breastfeeding. I don't want to see. Oh my god.
Look at this.
I didn't need to see it. Oh.
I don't care about that. I don't want to see it in a video game that's supposed to be a horror video game, right? What the fuck did that have to do with it? Nothing. Zero. It was a completely out of context scene meant for shock value. That's exactly what it was. It had nothing to do with the fucking game. Nothing. It had nothing to do with the survival horror of the game. It was thrown in there for shock value. That's why I had a problem with the scene. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. You're an idiot.
Oh, here's the toxic bullshit. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.